only one had his soul cured. Big tip-off to this gospel passage. 9 had a cure for physical ailment. 1 returned. Key here is he knelt down and he thanked Jesus. Why? He recognized that Jesus was God. That's the difference. Salvation came to that man. Physical healing came to the other 9. 1 man returned, he gave thanks. He gave thanks to God for what God had done for him. There are 2 words that I think are very important that we're going to discuss this morning. We don't hear them enough. Thank you. Thank you. Very important words. Let me give you some examples this morning of what those 2 words can do for you and for other people and for the whole world. I have a grandnephew. His name is Pompeo O'Shea. You go figure it out. Pompeo for my father and O'Shea for his grandfather. So we have a union of the Irish and the Italian in this one little boy who, instead of being called Pompeo, is now called Pale. Everybody knows Little Pale. Well, Pale is a bit of a devil. That's an Irish term, a bit of a devil. And he gets into mischief. Not a bad boy, but he gets into mischief. And I'll just give you an example. One day, my niece went upstairs and there was toilet paper all over the house upstairs. Bedroom, bathroom, everywhere. Pal, come here. Who did this? I did. Why did you do this? I had nothing else to do. You shouldn't do that. Just last week, my niece said, we just had the floors refinished in the house. My husband, Owen O'Shea, went downstairs and there was Lysol all over the newly polished floors. Pal! Why did you do this? I like to spray the can. He's a devil. But let me get something that warms a parent's heart and makes all his little deeds tolerable. My niece and her husband took the family down to a place called Wildwood. That's the Jersey Shore. Everybody's ever gone to the Jersey Shore. And this was, I think, just a couple of months ago, back in August. And Perry was walking with his father, and he looked up at his father and said, Daddy, thanks for bringing us to Wildwood. Thank you. 7-year-old boy, thank you. My nephew said to my niece, he said, you know, Allie, it cost us a lot to have him. He's been a lot of trouble, but he's worth every cent. Thank you. Thank you, Daddy. Makes all the difference in the world. Here's something that happened just recently. I have an angel. You know, Bishop Sheen had angels. Remember that you raised the blackboard? Yes? Well, I have an angel. Who's my angel? Elizabeth Angel, wake up! See, she was just communing with her fellow angels. All right. Thank you, Elizabeth Angel. So I visited the hospital, and there was a man there who was critically ill. He was still critically ill, and suffering from cancer. And he had not been to church in a long time. So I stopped in the room. We got to meet each other, have some nice conversations. And he had gone through and is still going through numerous surgeries. And I want you to keep him in your prayers. I won't give you his name, but just keep this man in your prayers. About a week ago, I received an email from this man. Hello, Father. I had the staples removed today for the first time in a year. I'm able to drink liquids. It is a progression to eating real food in a month or so. Your prayers and words have helped me through the most difficult time of my life. I thank God each day for the strength to keep going when I want to give up. I've got messages of hope from friends I have not seen in many years. We also thank God for sending you to me. The small wooden cross is on my treasured possession desk. Thank you for everything. You know what that meant to me? It meant everything to me. Why? It makes me realize that I am doing something good every once in a while. Every once in a while, God uses me to do something good and to help another human being, to help someone to come closer to Christ and come closer to heaven. Thank you. How important that word is. And it makes me want to go back and see more people and hope that I'm able to help them too. Last one is this. My father died, I guess, about 20 or more years ago. And I was with him as he was dying. And he did something that I'll never forget. With his dying breaths, he was thanking God for his life. He said to me, I came to this country at 16 years old from Italy. I had nothing. He says, look what I have now. I have a beautiful home in Brooklyn. In his eyes, it was a palace. I came here with nothing. I was able to start a business. Thank God. I found your mother, a good woman. Thank God. I have 4 children. They're all healthy. Thank God. Thank God. Thank you, God, for what you've given me, for what you've done for me. How many of us take the time to thank God for the things that we have, for the things that God has given us? When we thank God, just in the case of little Tay O'Shea, it brings the family together for the good things that we have and share with each other. Sometimes we get on each other's nerves. Sometimes we're not too happy with the way things are going. But that little thank you can change everything in a house. Sometimes things are not going our way. We're sick. Like this man in the hospital. This man is in agony. He couldn't drink. He couldn't eat. He's still sick. But yet he recognized that God had visited him, and he thanked me. That thank you goes a long way to encouraging more acts of charity, more goodness. Thank you can heal a society, can enrich a church. My father's dying prayer, thanking God for all the things that God had given him in his life. That thank you is like that leper thanking God for what God had done for him. God had saved him because he recognized that all he had came from the hands of God. So today our message is this. Use those 2 magic words. Thank you. They can perform miracles in your life. God love you. One last thing. Sometimes even politicians do good things. And how many times do we say thank you to them? So today I'm going to say thank you to President Trump for bringing peace to Gaza and Israel. He deserves it.